Hi guys, thought today I'd show you a little bit about the laser printer, since I know a lot of you have never seen one, and those of you who are familiar with one, forgive me because I'm going to go over a lot of the basics. But that's the printer over here behind my shoulder. It's made by a company called Epilog here in the States, and it's a 35 watt infrared laser that focuses down to a 5,000th inch spot. So basically we're putting 35 watts into a 5,000 inch spot of infrared heat. So the laser is capable of cutting stuff up to about a 1/4 inch thick, wood, plastic, stuff like that. It does absolutely nothing to metal. Doesn't even touch it. Beam just bounces off of it. And today we're going to be engraving some black marble artwork, and I'll get set up and I'll show you that on the screen, and then we'll go ahead and set the laser up and burn a test plaque. So give me a minute, I'll set up the screens and show you that, and then we'll go over to the laser and set that up. Not sure how well you guys can see that, but there's the artwork in Corel Draw on my screen. Let me zoom in a little bit, and as you'll see, the actual image is reversed. The way the laser works is it burns the black parts and doesn't burn the white parts. So to get a normal image, you have to actually burn a negative of the image. This is just an image of St. Ignatius and some text around it. That's a 2.5 inch by 3.5 inch plaque, and that would be the front of the plaque, and then on the back of the plaque we'll have a little inscription. This again is a test piece, so I'm not giving it a serial number, but gonna end up burning about 500 of these. They're to be given away at a luncheon celebrating 40 years of the volunteering at a hospital. So actually the hospital my wife works for. So anyway, let me move the tripod over and get set up, and I'll show you the setup on the laser, and we'll burn a piece. Okay, here we are at the laser. As you can see, it's a fairly large unit. Maximum working capacity is 24 inches by 18 inches, unless you unscrew this front panel, then you can feed pieces directly through. So you can do larger pieces. I never have, and frankly I don't know how I'd get the stuff aligned if you were to do 2 halves or something. But I'll bring you up close here and let you look inside. Excuse me while I joggle things. Don't know how well you can see this, but right now there's a honeycomb down here. It's a metal honeycomb that's used when you're cutting things. Basically the piece lays on here and the honeycomb supports it, and the laser cuts through all around. For today we're going to be doing some engraving, so we're going to put in just a metal plate over this to have a nice smooth surface for putting our marble on, so we don't scratch it on this honeycomb. Let me get the plate. Sorry about that. And we get our plate dropped into position here. There we go. Close up our rulers, and now we're ready to go ahead and start engraving. I'm going to go send a image over from the computer to it, and we'll throw in a test piece and burn away. It's a test piece of black marble. Okay, we've got to close the lid for the thing to work, and we've got our image sent over. First thing it's going to do is raise the table and set the focus, and then it'll start rastering in the text and images. I don't know how well you can see that, but there we go. We got a test image there, and I'll start making adjustments. Be back in a while.